Hello dear students, how to prepare engineering mathematics for GATE and ESC examinations. I am not talking about preparing for university examination because that is a different story. I am talking about preparing for competitive examinations. My name is Sridhar. I have been teaching engineering mathematics for past 18 plus years. Earlier, that is for last 8 years, I am associated with Made Easy. Now I am ex Made Easy faculty. Now let us talk about engineering mathematics. In GATE examination, in most of the engineering subject papers, the weightage of engineering mathematics is about 15%. That is one of the important subject in GATE examination. Now the question is, why engineering mathematics is difficult? The point is very simple. Up to plus 2 level, mathematics is the most important subject. Now in engineering, the same mathematics becomes non-technical subject. You know that the core subjects, that is the technical subjects, people clear in their examination with 1 or 2 days preparation. Then you can understand about mathematics. My dear friends, it is not that mathematics is difficult, you are having a long gap with mathematics. By the time you start preparing for your GATE examination, maybe in third year or fourth year, some people even after doing job for few years, they start their preparation, they have a long gap with mathematics. That is, there is a disconnection with mathematics. If you can able to get the connection back, it is very simple to score very good marks in engineering mathematics. Generally, after the class, we interact with students to clarify their doubts. Students ask different types of doubts. Some students ask subjective doubts. Some students ask general doubts. Some people even ask personal doubts, which I am not discussing here. They ask questions like how to start, how to prepare, when you are going to complete our syllabus, is your class notes sufficient or not, what books I should refer for theory and for practice, how to practice or how to revise. They ask questions like, sir, which topics we can skip, and of course, how to crack gate and how to get maximum marks. These are the questions which student ask. So instead of discussing how to prepare engineering mathematics generally, let me take the questions asked by my students and talk about it. How to start? My dear friends, whenever you want to start any subject, you should know syllabus and you should know prerequisites. Means what are the basic concepts which we should know before starting this subject. Of course, for engineering mathematics, the basic concepts are your 10 plus 1, 10 plus 2 mathematics. Let us call it as simply as plus 2 mathematics. Now, if I say so, many people will run away because who will prepare 2 years course and start preparing for GATE? My dear friends, prerequisites we have to review. We cannot start learning them. You should understand the difference between learning stage and application stage. Remember, in mathematics, there is only one rule. If you don't know it from today and continue. See, you just need to do a proper review and continue. Luckily, some of the prerequisite topics like calculus, linear algebra, probability are also part of the syllabus. So anyhow, you're going to review them in little more detail. And topics like, trigonometry, you just need to know the results and learn how to apply them. How many hours to complete this syllabus? I completed this engineering mathematics syllabus for GATE in 25 hours and I also gone beyond 70 hours. Of course, it depends on the number of hours given to me by the institute where I worked. Completing in less number of hours is always interesting and challenging. But if you do it in very less number of hours, it is also challenging for students. Now there is no restriction. I am planning to complete the syllabus, that is the main content, in around 60 hours. There is no restriction for additional content. I believe in content quality rather than content quantity. Class notes is sufficient. Generally, I tell my students that if you understand the notes, then you can get good marks. If you can able to use, then you can get maximum marks. See, generally, people feel that mathematics is just rules. Yeah, of course, in mathematics we'll have rules. That is only 1%. Remaining 99% is how to use the rules. This is what we call it as skill, mathematical skill. Like, for example, if you know rules of chess game, you can play, but you cannot be master of chess by just knowing the rules. You should know how to use the rules. See, that is exactly same in mathematics also. Okay, you should know how to use it. The next important question student asked me is about books. Which books we should follow? The problem comes with the basic concepts like calculus, linear algebra and probability. These concepts are common in JEE examination, also in GATE examination. And most of the people try to solve problems from popular JEE books. There is nothing wrong, but that would be unnecessary at this stage, because that is a learning stage examination. This is an application stage examination. We just need the review of those concepts. Actually, these topics not just common in JEE GATE, they are also common in JAM and GATE mathematics and many other examinations also. See, they are all different level examination. If you prepare for a different level examination, how can you qualify or how can you get good marks in this particular examination? Now we can follow good books like Advanced Engineering Mathematics by R.K. Jain and S.R.K. Iyengar. The 5th edition is the current version. It contains, the basic material, the review topics to advanced topics. Most of the GATE syllabus is covered in this particular book. There are some popular books like B.S. Gravel, H.K. Das. Even these books are good for practice purpose. Advanced Engineering Mathematics by Erwin Kreyszig is also a very good book. Okay, if you want to understand the applications of the mathematical concepts, you can refer to this particular book. How to practice? See, the rules and procedures should be practiced with examples. For example, if you are having a rule like integral f dash x by fx dx is equal to log fx plus c, you keep some function, fx means some function, f dash x means some other, derivative of the function. You practice with it. Similarly, procedure, for example, maximum minimum procedure is there, like find f dash x, equate it to 0, find second derivative value at the stationary points. Some example, you don't read like this. Take a function and apply this procedure to that particular function. So don't practice rules as it is and procedures as it is. You practice with example. See, in mathematics, we practice problems to fix the rule, procedure or the concept. If you are very confident about the rule or the procedure or the concept, you don't have to solve any problem. See, we practice to get the confidence. But sometimes what happens, after solving the problems, some students get depression. It's like there are, say, 50 problems. The student could able to solve 48 problems, but not able to solve 2 problems. They are more worried about the 2 problems than the 48 problems which they solved. That is, the 48 problems which they solved are not giving the confidence. Okay? Please get confidence by solving the problems. So you have to fix the concepts, rules or procedures by practicing the problems. And one more thing which I generally find is, after learning the concept, immediately they want to solve all the previous year GATE questions or, different standard questions also. My dear friends, if you are having a long gap with mathematics, you have started reviewing that, how can you solve all the problems from day one? You need to understand the concept, fix the concept, then you can solve the problem. And one more thing which I identify is, sometimes when we give problems, one student could able to solve the problem and others feel very bad, why I didn't get the idea. See, my dear friends, once you can fix the concept, ideas comes automatically. There is no separate method to get the ideas. If you don't know the rule, how can you get the idea? You need to fix the rules, you need to fix the procedures, you need to fix the concept. Once you do it, you will get the ideas automatically. There is no separate method for that. Which topics to skip? My dear friends, even if you don't plan, you will skip so many topics before your examination. Please don't plan. Try to do as many topics as possible. Okay, if any topic to be skipped, it will be done automatically. Don't plan. How to get maximum marks? My dear friends, first of all, you need to understand the difference between learning stage and application stage, basic mathematics and engineering mathematics, pure mathematics and applied mathematics. You should understand the difference between exams like JEE examination, GATE examination. If you prepare for a different level examination, how can you get maximum marks? Please prepare for correct examination. Okay, then definitely you can score maximum. How to get rank? I'll put this in a simple sense. Rank is side effect of your preparation. If you prepare properly, you will get rank automatically. But from day one, if you put this additional pressure on your mind while learning a concept, while solving a problem, it cannot think freely and understand those concepts. If you cannot understand concepts, how can you apply them to get rank? So please allow your mind to learn concept without additional pressure. Learn as many concepts as possible. Learning engineering mathematics means proper review of basic concepts, understanding the concepts of higher engineering mathematics, learning how to apply these concepts logically to solve problems. That is, we should know proper problem solving techniques. Then we can get very good marks in engineering mathematics and automatically we can get a good rank in GATE.